Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Jennifer Bowman with Olympia Piano, and in this short video I'm going to go over root position diatonic chords in the key of G Melodic Minor. Now, diatonic chords are simply the chords that occur naturally when you're living in a certain scale, the chords that come from the notes of that scale. So in this case, melodic minor, it's a little bit tricky because some of the notes change on the way down and they create more chords. I also just want to mention the purpose of this video is just for you to understand all the options you might encounter when using melodic minor. So here's what we're going to do. First, we are going to review the 4 types of chords we're going to encounter diatonically in G melodic minor. And all 4 of these chords will be some combination of major thirds and minor thirds. So let's just quickly review what a major third is and what a minor third is. So a major third is made up of 4 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, or sometimes I like to say 3 keys in the middle or skipping 3 keys. That's a major third. And then a minor third is one smaller than that. So 1, 2, 3. It's 3 half steps or skip 2. So there are 4 types of chords that are either a combination of minor and major thirds or just one or the other. So first we have a major chord, and that is a major third on the bottom with a minor third on top. So 4 half steps and then 3 half steps. Major chord. Minor chord is the reverse of that. So minor chord has a minor third on the bottom and a major third on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minor third, major third creates a minor chord. And then we have what's called a diminished chord. And a diminished chord is 2 minor thirds stacked on top of each other. So we'd have 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3, minor third, that's a diminished chord. Then the opposite of that is called an augmented chord, and that is 2 major thirds on top of each other. So if we start here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, major third, major third. So they all have very distinct sounds. We have the major, the minor, the diminished, and the augmented. So get used to how those chords sound. So now let's review the ascending melodic minor scale in the key of G. This, on the way up, has a lower third, but then a raised 6th and 7th. So we've got Do is G, Re, A, Me, that's our lowered third, that's B flat, Fa is C, So is D. Now we've got our raised 6th, La, E, raised 7th, T, F sharp, and Do is G. So the 6th and the 7th are the same as what they would be in major. Do, Re, Me, Fa, So, La, Ti, Do. If you've watched some of my other videos, you might remember I refer to this as the hybrid. It's minor on the bottom, major on the top, just for ascending melodic minor. So now, when we make the diatonic harmonies, all we're going to do is take these notes and we're going to stack the notes of the scale on top of each other in thirds to create harmonies. So for the 1 chord, we're going to take Do, we skip Re, Me, that's our third, skip Fa, and So. Do, Me, So, G, B flat, D. We can hear and see that the 1 chord is minor. It's a minor third on the bottom, major third on the top. See those 3 keys in between. Okay, now moving up the scale, we have Re, that's our 2nd, Fa is our 4th, and now we have that raised 6th. La, Re, Fa, La, A, C, E. We can hear also another minor chord. Minor third on the bottom, major third on top. So ascending melodic minor, 2 chord is minor. Now moving up the scale, and now we've got a raised 7th, Me, So, T, B flat, D, F sharp. major third on the bottom, 4 half steps, and major third on the top. 3 chord is augmented. Moving up to our 4 chord, Fa, La, Do, C, E, and G. Here's our raised 6th right here. So again, you can hear it right away. It's a major chord. Major third on the bottom, minor third on top. So in ascending melodic minor, the 4 chord is major. Moving up, we have So, Ti, that's our raised 7th, and Re. Again, you can hear it's a major chord. Major third on the bottom, minor third on the top. So in ascending melodic minor, the 5 chord is a major chord. Moving up, La, Do, Me. Remember, we're using those notes from the scale. So we've got the raised 6, Do, and then that lowered third. So our 6th chord has a minor third on the bottom, minor third on top. So the 6th chord is diminished. And then moving up, we have Ti, that's our 7th, Re, Fa. Ti, Re, Fa, F sharp, A, C. Again, you can hear minor third on the bottom, minor third on the top. You can see the 2 keys in between for those minor thirds. The 7th chord in ascending melodic minor is a diminished chord. And then we're back to our 1 chord. So going up in melodic minor, let's review. So our 1 chord is minor, 2 chord, minor, 3 chord, augmented to major thirds, 4 chord, major, 5 chord is major, 6 chord, diminished, 7 chord, also diminished, and then back to 1 is minor. Now, you may recall that on the way back down in melodic minor, the 6th and 7th scale degrees get lowered by a half step. So it changes back to natural minor. So on the way up, we have just the lowered third, raised 6th, raised 7th. But now these 2 notes go back to natural minor. So lowered 7th, lowered 6th. So it's the same chords of a natural minor scale. And what that does is creates lots of chord options for us to think about when we're in melodic minor. So coming down, because some of the scale notes have changed, the harmonies are going to change as well. So I'm going to just go down now. So we've got our 1 chord. Nothing changes in the 1 chord. Still the same. Do, Me, So, G, B flat, D. That's a minor chord. Now, when we go down, we've got the lowered 7th. The Re doesn't change. That's the 2nd note of the scale, and the Fa. So now we have Te, Re, and Fa. You can see right away we've got a major third and a minor third. The 7th chord changes to a major chord. Same thing is going to happen with the 6th chord. We used to have La, now we're going to have Le, Do, Me. 6th chord, same as natural minor. We've got a major third on the bottom, minor third on the top, E flat, G, B flat. 6th chord is major. And then moving down, we've got So, which doesn't change, but Ti is going to be lowered to Te, and Re doesn't change. D, F, A. The 5 chord is minor. And then moving down, Fa stays the same, but La, remember, moves down to Le, and then Do. Fa, Le, Do, C, E flat, G. The 4 chord going down is a minor chord. And then the 3 chord, Me. So we had Ti, now the T is going to get lowered to Te. Now our 3 chord is major. Major third plus minor third, B flat, D, F. And moving down, Re never changed, Fa never changed, but La is now lowered. Re, Fa, Le, A, C, E flat, 2 chord is diminished, and then our 1 chord So take this exercise very slowly when you're first practicing your melodic minor diatonic chords. Let's go up and down one more time, and we'll do it this time with the left hand, so you can also be thinking about where the black keys are in these chords. So our one chord going up, one chord is minor, black keys in the middle. Two chord, all white keys. Two chord is minor on the way up. Three chord, black keys on the outside. Three chord on the way up is augmented. Four chord, all white once again. Major chord. Five chord, also a major chord. Black key in the middle for that one. Six chord, black key on the top. The sixth chord on the way up is diminished. And seven chord, black key on the bottom. Seven chord also diminished. And then one chord is minor. Now going back down, one is minor. Now we're going to lower that seventh. Seven is major. We're going to also lower that sixth. Black keys on the outside for this chord. Sixth chord is major. Five chord, we lowered that middle note, so five chord is minor. We lowered the sixth scale degree, so the four chord is also minor. We lowered the seventh scale degree. Three chord is major. We lowered that sixth scale degree. Two chord, way back down, is diminished, and one chord is minor. So to recap, diatonic chord scales, all I'm doing is creating chords that occur naturally when I only use these scale tones. Now, of course, in melodic minor, switching these two notes changes most of the chords. So just get used to where the chords come from. I like to just play around with diatonic chords when I'm doing a new piece, because then I'm getting used to how does the key feel, where are the black keys, what are the harmonies in the key, and how does it sound. So I hope that you found this video tutorial helpful. I hope you will subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I also have videos on quick piano tips and also chord progressions and some tutorials for some technique books. So I hope you'll subscribe, and thanks again for watching.